Hey guys, Nak is back, and today I wanted to talk about something special to me. Of course it's a game, but unlike many other games, the ambition behind this one is really big. It has a big budget even though it's crowdfunded, and all of this is led by a visionary in the field of entertainment and games, especially space related, by the name of Chris Roberts. So the game I'm talking about is Star Citizen. And I just recently pledged some money to get access to the available modules and get my own personal ship in my hangar. I'm really excited about this game, and I've had my eye on it since it first showed itself to the public, but like always I was a bit skeptical. Now the way that they have been communicating, the show development and the quality and ambition behind it and this team is ridiculous, and this has to be one of the most beautiful games I've seen to this day. So Roberts Space Industries, my hat goes off for you guys. Now what exactly is Star Citizen? So the game itself started as a space simulator, and it still is, but it's getting bigger every day. They want to stand out as the best space sim out there, and for visual reasons they use the CryEngine to develop their game, and because of that, a first-person module was just a ton of code away, but the skeleton was there. So yeah, there's going to be a first-person shooter module and all that other stuff. To top it off, it will take place in a persistent universe, and it will run on servers, so the game has the possibility to stay up to date and be developed even more over time. The only downfall to this in my eyes is that the game will only come out on PC, because the way it is now, a console will have a difficult time running this game even on normal settings. And even I don't have the quality I would like to attain on my GTX 770, so considering if you will be able to run the game is pretty important in this case. Another important thing to know is that this game will only come out as a full release somewhere in 2016, but I'll go over the plans for the near future real fast. This also means that the game is in pre-alpha development right now, so expect glitches, frame drops and bad optimization. But even taking that into account, the game works pretty well for what it is now. I will talk about how you can also take part of the development process at the end of the vid, because not everyone will be interested in that. So for now you basically have two modules available, the hangar and arena commander. Your personal hangar has the ships that you have bought as a pledge, but once the full game comes out, this will be where you dock the ships you'll collect or buy during your adventures. It has little to nothing to do with pay to win, since you can get the ships people pay $14,000 for free in-game with in-game money when it comes out. It's a pledge or an investment, however you want to call it. But anyway, you also have Arena Commander, and this is where all the fun stuff is happening for now. In Arena Commander we have 2 maps, 3 game modes and a couple of ships to choose from. You can have dogfights in space, race around an incredible city or just enjoy free flight through one of the maps. And the dogfights are available against bots and players. But except this, you don't have anything to do yet on this game. But in the near future, and I mean really near future, like in a week from this vid, a big release will be coming for Star Citizen, with new damage models and the first-person shooter module. The combat still needs some tweaking, but I think this will be playable in a couple of days, and I'll keep you guys updated when something big like this happens. It's an 8v8 or 16v16 team deathmatch, but with a twist. Because of you all being in space, you can switch on zero gravity with the pull of a lever in these matchups. And that gives for some original combats, and they recently even showed the gun training straight from Ender's game in-game, so we'll probably be getting that too. I for one am really excited about this. Now after all of this, somewhere during the summertime, we will get the social module. This means we will get chats, friends list and multiplayer game modes like free flight, and I hope dogfights too. But even better, you'll be able to access multiplayer hangars and go down to the first city together. This all sounds really exciting, and if any one of you guys is playing Star Citizen by then, let me know and maybe we can check it out together. And last but not least, at the end of 2015, we will get the first Persistent Universe module and the first chapter of Squadron 42, which is the single player campaign that leads you into the universe that is Star Citizen. Fun fact about the single player is that even that mode has the option for co-op play, so you will never ever have to play this game alone, and for someone who likes co-op games and MMOs, this all sounds like a dream come true. I would also like to talk about how this game is crowdfunded. For those who still are confused about this, it means that there are no big investors or companies behind this game or its development. Every dollar they got was from the community and the people who want to see this game made, and play it of course. The way they did that was, like I said earlier, with chips. Now for me the only negative thing about this is that they will probably not get every deadline, so it will be delayed a lot for different reasons. But I think that somewhere this could be good, because this means it won't get rushed like a lot of games did in the past year, because I really didn't like that. But more importantly, I would like to point out all the positive factors the way of funding a game like this brings with it. First of all, it's made by us and for us, so we, and with we I mean the Star Citizen community and people who invested, basically have everything to say about how things should be. The best part about this is that the developers really listen this time. By the way, did I mention so many people are willing to say this game made, that they now have a budget of $75 million, all from crowdfunding. Not only that, but since they have the money they need to make the game, there won't be any subscription fee and every single item will be available and obtainable in-game with in-game currency. This could also mean this is one of the only modern games without DLC, but we'll have to see about that. I really like how this all improves us working together with the developers, and the communication is great and people feel like they matter, because they do, and this is special to me. Not only that, but all this communication forces the developers to be more transparent and honest in my opinion. I'm sorry if I sound overhyped for this game, but to be honest, I probably am. This is the only game up until now that I will upgrade my PC for just to have a bit of a better experience. I'm also seriously looking into getting the Oculus Rift, but after some research, I still think it's better to wait for the consumer version because it will have a better overall quality. Oh yeah, maybe I should have mentioned that this game will have support for the Oculus. Can you even imagine that? Anyway, it will and already has support for everything with a button, from keyboard to controller and passing by joysticks. So yeah, that's about it. I hope some of you enjoyed the vid, and be sure I will cover this game with more detail because I'm already spending a dumb amount of time just staring at my ship. Check out the links below for more about Star Citizen. I highly advise you take a look if you feel like this game could please you. I'm also already working on covering the ships I'll have available, so stay tuned for that. So now for those interested in supporting the game and wanting to check it out now. You can, and I'll tell you what the best thing is to do. I will link the site of Robert's Space Industries and you can buy ships there. There are also a couple of packages that are available and that's what you're looking for. You can buy a starter pack with the Aurora MR or Mustang Alpha, and you can switch between those two ships for free after buying the game by doing a cross-chassis upgrade that you can find in the extra section of the store. But this pack is like 45 euros or like $50, and it not only comes with a ship that you wouldn't have at launch if you didn't support the game, but it also comes with the Arena Commander module that you can play now, the hangar module that you can also play now, beta access when the beta hits, a full digital download once the game is released, and some in-game credits and a manual or two. Oh yeah, and insurance for a couple of months, whatever that is. You could also buy a more pimped out ship, but that's all up to you. I highly advise the pack I talked about, since you basically will get the full game at release and it's only $50 instead of $60 or $70 like new games, so I think it's a pretty good deal. Just remember that there's not a lot to do for the moment, so don't expect the whole game now. It's not called pre-alpha for nothing. As talked about, I will cover the two starter ships in the days to come, so if you're not sure what to choose, just check it out. I'll do my best to upload it by Thursday when the patch should hit. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm really hyped for this game and I wanted to share it with you all. I really hope you enjoyed, and you can be sure that this game will stick around on my channel, just so you guys know. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.